DC Rotten, DC Lance.
Right. We'll get you checked in.
So you had a prison officer attacked?
Senior Officer Banks. Someone jumped him from behind at the D2 kitchen. Took a nasty gash on the head. That's his statement.
We were told he was back at work.
No, he's a tough officer, one of my best.
Oi, Tosh, what are you in for?
When did this happen, sir?
4 nights ago. Banks wasn't keen to get you involved, but I overruled him. You draw a line, and these days you've got to be prepared to defend it. Ah, this is Prison Officer Nolan. He was up on D2 the night of the attack. Take these officers straight to the wing, Terry. Show them round.
Sir.
Jack, I'll introduce you to Senior Officer Banks.
Any suspects, Jim?
Only 41 of them. D2 was open for association, so it could have been anybody. I've had the whole wing on 24 lockup since it happened.
Well, I should loosen a few tongues.
You're going to have your work cut out.
Par for the course.
I'm going to need more than a show of interest, Jack.
Yeah?
We're not wavy here, we're drowning. It's only the commitment of officers like Banks keeping the whole system going. So I need a name and a result. Does that clarify for you?
I think so, yeah.
Sorry to get you chasing me, sir. I got a call.
No worries. This is DCI Jack Meadows, Senior Officer Banks.
Right.
I'll leave you to it.
Sorry to add to your schedule.
It's all right. I was told you were coming.
I was told you prefer to sort this problem out yourself.
Happy to cooperate.
What's Senior Officer Banks like to work for?
100%, he's the best.
How come?
He's not just out for himself, looks after his officers.
Where was he attacked?
Down there.
Mind if I take a look? I thought there'd be a bit more racket than this.
A few days behind the door, there is a sulking or screaming.
What was S.O. Banks doing in here?
Checking for rats. I'll be in the office.
Tosh.
There was a rat's nest behind the kitchen unit. I was having a look, the door opened and felt someone land on me. So I blacked out for a couple of seconds when I came to, I got this.
Mr. Sheridan mentioned you'd had a few discipline problems lately.
That's one way of putting it. And 2 or 3 days out of 7, we can't afford to lend them out their cells because we're so short-staffed. And when they do get out...
They're not happy.
Everything's set up in the dining room, Ray. Thank you. One of my staff on D3 overheard some conversation last night. A couple of names he thought it might be worth you talking to.
Great stuff.
I know this one, Haley. I was the arresting officer.
Well, he'll be pleased to see you then.
No, he was stitched up by someone else. Didn't deserve a conviction.
DC Lines, WDC Rotten, S.O. Banks.
Morning.
We've read the statements, Gov. We thought we'd get started on the inmates' files.
Well, it seems that Mr. Banks might have saved us the trouble. Steve Garcia and Keith Haley. Now, it looks like Garcia might have witnessed Haley doing something incriminating.
Do you want me to ask P.I. Nolan to get him out?
Yeah, but we'll talk to Garcia first.
I know Haley, Gov. I was the officer on his case. He's not the type.
So what's the type?
Well, he's a nice lad, you know, peaceful.
How long's he been in here?
8 months.
Well, the shine might have rubbed off a bit by now.
Sit there. All yours.
DCI Meadows, Sunhill.
You taping?
No, you're not under caution, you're not being taped. We just want to have a chat about what happened to Mr. Banks the other night. So you're on remand, Steve? First time in?
You've got the file.
Company fraud.
Not guilty.
We've had information that you saw Mr. Banks' attacker. Now, you can tell us about it and save us all a lot of trouble, or we can just sit here.
What happens if you get what you want?
Like what?
The info about Banks. What happens to the grass?
Nothing. We protect his identity.
How?
That's not your problem. If you've got information, Mr. Garcia, let's hear it. Otherwise, you're just wasting our time.
Hippie in the single, across from me. Keith Haley. I saw him come out of the kitchen that night, covered in blood. He ran off for the showers. A few seconds later, Banksy staggered out.
And where were you?
Cleaning in the corridor.
Why didn't you tell someone this when it happened?
Inmates don't like a grass.
Why risk unpopularity now, then?
I spent my entire first week locked in with a bunch of stinking grunts, all because someone in the canteen lost a fork. I'm not having that again.
Out. Association.
Hello, Keith.
What are you doing here?
Nice to see you too. Thanks.
I'll be here for you.
You look rough. Take a seat.
No, thanks.
Sit down, Keith. So, how are you doing, okay?
Great, yeah, fantastic. I love it in here.
This is DCI Meadows.
Hello, Keith.
We want to talk to you about the incident 4 nights ago involving S.O. Banks.
We have a witness who's positive they saw you outside the kitchen where S.O. Banks was attacked, covered in blood.
All right. I jumped him.
Why?
I just did. I was on C block when I first came in. There's a different SO over there. As soon as I got moved to D2, Banks started. Room spins, confiscating me stuff. He's had me down the block twice for naught. We're supposed to have rights in here, you know.
What happened the other night?
Banks came onto the wing just after tea. I saw him go in the kitchen on his own, so I went in after him.
Why?
I'd had enough, you know. He was bent over looking at something. He went to get up and I jumped on him. I grabbed his head and smashed it against the unit. He passed out. And I took off.
All right, Keith. Anything else? Right, let's get this on tape, shall we?
Can I have 5 minutes, Cove?
Yeah, all right.
What's going on?
Huh?
You heard. I know you, Keith, remember. You ever assaulted anyone before? You ever started a fight?
I had to let him know, that's all.
So, you attacked him so he would get the message to leave you alone.
Aye.
But he's still in the dark about who did it and why.
I told you I didn't plan it.
Which unit did you smash his head against?
Does it matter?
Where exactly was he when you jumped
In
him?
the corner, look, back off, I did it okay.
I don't believe you.
It's the truth.
You better start talking to me, Keith. Because this is the last chance you're going to get. Otherwise, you're going to go down for something you didn't do, just like before.
Okay. All right, it didn't happen like I said.
How did it happen? Did Banks attack you?
Hold on. You've got to get me out of here. You get me a Rule 43 and I'll spill a lot. You tell the governor, only it has to be quick, right now. Otherwise, I'm a dead man.
I'm going to need more than that.
There's someone. He's running a big scam. Hard drugs, quantities.
Go on.
A couple of months ago, the governor started this random drug testing. Well, everyone in here smokes straw, and you can spot it in a sample for weeks after.
So,
screws were confiscating on the blow. Cons were climbing the walls, ready to riot. They needed something to get them off that wouldn't show up so easy.
like what?
Heroin. There's blokes in here who've never touched anything but weed in their lives before. Now they're selling their clothes for a filthy spike 6 of the cons are used.
So who's the supplier? Is it Banks?
You're not listening to me. Get me out of here. Then I'll tell you.
I'm taking Haley out, but I'm not happy about it. I've asked them to organise a space in the punishment block. He'll be isolated there. Best I could do.
When's it happening?
Straight after dinner. When we've heard what Haley's got to say, I'll think about the next step.
Good.
It had better be.
You all right?
Yeah, surviving, mate.
That still looks nasty.
It bothers me a bit night times.
Come and join me. I was custodied once, many years ago. That was before my sergeant told me that I could run away if he was bigger than me.
You lot got it easy then.
I don't have to put up with abuse like that from nobodies like Keith Haley.
It'll get worse than this. We come that close to a riot a few weeks back.
Because of the drugs clampdown.
I've had officers on the sick ever since, too stressed to come to work. The other day, on the reception wing, there was a fight. A young lad of mine was on his own with 38 men. He didn't even bother to push the panic bell because he knew there wasn't an available body to help him.
What did he do?
He locked them in and let them get on with it.
Sounds sensible enough.
Yeah, except that one of them ended up in a coma and my lad's at home on Prozac because he thinks it was his fault. You know, the Home Office suits, the media.
Tango Echo Border Control. Emergency medical needed up here.
It's him!
What happened? Gone to the moon.
It wasn't suicide or an accident, Gov. No way.
Well, maybe Haley was lying. Perhaps he got into something and this was his way out of it.
No, I'm sure he was telling the truth.
The fact is, he was locked up alone in his cell when it happened.
We don't know that for certain.
What's happening?
Confirmed heroin overdose.
How is he?
Not good. Thanks. We're going to have to go over what happened before you found him.
Meal trolley came about 12, gave them their dinners. 20 minutes later, I did the walkabout, found Haley.
So, he was all right when you delivered his food?
I don't know, I just pushed it through the hatch.
Anyone else visit the wing at dinner time?
Why?
Well, we haven't ruled out the possibility that someone forced Haley to take those drugs. Do you know anything about heroin coming into the prison?
What's that got to do with it?
I thought you could tell me. Come on, Terry, what's going on?
It's just... Look, I didn't give them their dinners. I unlocked Haley and a few of the others to do it. We get left up here all day on our own. I was supposed to be doing the medication. The meal trolley was late, that one of the toilets was blocked, someone was screaming they had sewage coming in their cell.
So you let Haley out, some of the others, and left them to it?
By the time I'd finished up the other end, the men had been fed, the red bands were back in their cells. Haley was out cold on the floor.
Red bands?
They get them for good behaviour. It gives them extra privileges. They run errands, make tea.
Well, Garcia's one. Haley isn't, though. Why'd you let him out? It's a bit risky, isn't it? You knew Garcia had grassed Haley up for the attack on Banks, didn't you?
Yeah.
So why'd you let them both out?
I didn't believe it. Garcia's not a grass. He and Haley got on, and Haley's as soft as they come. Couldn't hurt anybody. So I said so to S.O. Banks.
And?
He said he had his doubts, but that's the info been given, so he's handing it on.
We told you Haley had confessed to the attack.
Yeah, but you could have encouraged him, couldn't you?
Right, I've just spoken to Tosh at the hospital. Now, there's no evidence that Haley was a user, but they have found the spot where he went in. The back of the neck.
Hard to self-administer.
So, assuming this was an attempt to silence Haley before he was isolated, who had the opportunity?
Nolan or anyone of this lot? Nolan let them out.
Well, we'll have to interview. And as Garcia's the only one here with any known connection, we better start with him.
Right, Gov.
Right, Steve. We just want to talk a bit more about S.O. Banks and Keith Haley.
Yeah, I don't.
Why not?
Not healthy.
Did S.O. Banks have some kind of problem with Haley?
I think I'm going to tell you if you did.
In the circumstances, I think you'd be stupid not to. Were you telling the truth about seeing Haley after the fight?
No.
Why lie?
Because Banks told me to.
Why?
He was covering himself and his operation.
What operation?
He's selling gear, isn't he? Tons of it.
Heroin.
Yeah,
Is he keeping it here in the prison?
he must do. Couldn't have kept up with demand otherwise.
Was Haley involved?
He was a runner for Banks. Too scared to turn him down.
And how do you know that?
He talks to me.
What happened in the kitchen?
Haley had arranged to meet Banks. He was plain to say he wanted out. I was hanging around. I heard something going on, went in there, and Haley had gone ballistic. I pulled him off Banks. Banks told us both to keep still, but then he found out you were coming. So he turned up at breakfast today and told us both what to say.
What happened at lunchtime?
You tell me. Banks came up on the wing just before the meal trolley arrived. I heard him go into Haley's cell.
Are you sure it was Banks?
Asked my cellmates.
What about P.O. Nolan? Is he involved in this in any way?
He still thinks Banks is one of the good guys.
So, Mr. Sheridan wanted to see you.
Liz?
There's been some news from the hospital. Keith Haley died a few minutes ago.
Thanks.
Well, that's dropped Banks right in it.
Liz, find out if Tosh is back yet, will you?
Right, Gov.
Right, I'll be straight with you, Mr. Banks. We know that someone has been bringing quantities of heroin into this prison to sell. We have two statements which say that the incident in the kitchen with you and Mr. Haley was related to drug dealing. We have no evidence that anybody else was there but you and Haley. We also have 4 statements from witnesses who say that you visited Haley at dinner time, 20 minutes before prison officer Nolan found him. You are everywhere in this. How do you explain that? You're an intelligent man in a senior job. Why put it all at risk for squeezing money out of a few drug addicts?
I have never taken anything from a prisoner in 25 years.
Keith Haley died half an hour ago. That's a probable murder investigation. There'll be AMIP officers all over this place in a couple of days.
I didn't do this.
I don't think this is getting us anywhere.
Could we have a word outside? So, where were we?
Steve Garcia.
What about him?
Well, he's a clever bloke. He's a businessman. He's got a lot of contacts on the outside. He behaves himself in here. He knew the situation. The con's right on the edge. My staff terrified that the whole place was going to go up.
Go on.
Well, a couple of weeks into the tests, I was spinning his cell and I found all this stuff. Heroin.
And he reckoned if you turned a blind eye, you'd do everyone a lot of good.
At the time, I thought, why not? The governors have been ignoring drugs for years because, bottom line, it helps make control easier. I was sick of firefighting. I was sick of watching my staff taking all the flak. I knew the Home Office was putting on pressure. I knew Mr. Sheridan's hands were tied because of the test.
Carry on.
A couple of days later, this bloke turns up at my flat. Said he was a friend of Garcia's. Tried to hand me all this cash, but the services rendered. I didn't take it. On the next day, Garcia told me he wanted my help to bring in the next delivery. I said no. He said the bloke at my flat was a known heroin dealer. And he showed me photos of the two of us standing on my doorstep.
And you weren't alone?
Until the other night. I realised... I decided to tell him it had to stop. I said if he closed down, I'd forget everything that I knew. He laughed.
So you fought him?
Yeah, I threw a punch at him. He smashed my head on the corner of the kitchen unit. Haley pulled him off.
Who's been bringing the gear into the prison?
Nobody's with false identities. Garcia's on remand. You know, he's allowed weekly visits. He can pay who he likes. Frighten them too.
And where does he keep it?
In a locker down in the gym that Terry Nolan and I shared. It's taped underneath.
Does Nolan know about it?
Well, if he did, he hasn't asked any questions. Till this afternoon.
So Nolan is not involved?
He's a decent young officer. He knew I'd been up on the wing at dinner time and he wanted explanations. So I told him.
Told him what?
The whole thing. Garcia, the blackmail.
So you're admitting that you went to D2 at dinner time?
Well, as soon as the governor decided to move Haley, I didn't have a choice. I had to warn Garcia what was happening.
Who killed Keith Haley?
Not me. Garcia. But I can't prove it. I can't prove any of it. Garcia's had me on a plate right from the beginning. I'm going to go down and he's going to walk away.
It's a possibility.
That's over here, 23.
Well, feels some tape, but there's nothing else there.
Yeah, there is.
So when did you last see it?
This morning.
Who else has access to these lockers?
Staff.
Well, all of them?
Yes.
I keep thinking if I just dropped it with Haley.
It's not your fault. You were right about Banks. It crossed the line.
We all do that sometimes.
Not with half a ton of heroin.
I would like to be a prison officer who ended up doing time in a place like this.
Where am I going? Where are you taking me? I've been set up. It's totally illegal. You can't let them do this. What are you going to do?
What's going on?
We were given a tip-off about some drugs in Garcia's possession, so we did a room sweep.
Oh, well, that's handy. Where'd you find them? Under his pillow?
Mattress.
That was careless of him. Wonder how he got there.
Keep Banks company on the way to the Nick.
I'm not sure I should be thanking you for this, Jack.
Well, you said he wanted a result.
Come on, now you get. Come on.
What are you looking so pleased about?
Nice to be out.
Make the most of it.
I'll have a better lawyer than he will.
Get in.
Come on. Get in. All the best, sir. We'll be behind you all the way.
Be intelligent, Terry. I'm not going anywhere you want to follow.
Oscar, 10 Elcott Street. Suspect on premises. Informant, neighbour at number 8. Reports sounds of a break-in.
All received.
Go.
Hello, Sarge. What are you doing here?
How is he?
Wilson, he'll survive. He took a blow to the head. Bit of concussion, nothing too serious. But his leg's been broken in 2 places. With a hammer. You know Terry, do you?
Didn't know he existed till an hour ago. He just steals cars, yeah, nothing else.
As far as I know, yeah. Why?
I'm trying to work out what the connection between him and Ron Liggett is.
Ron Liggett the fence?
Now then, Tosh, that's Ron Liggett, importer-exporter.
Obviously, someone was keen to get in.
Steve, they needn't have bothered.
Very security conscious. What a mess.
They didn't take the telly or the video.
No, probably kids. Too heavy for them.
Find anything interesting?
Frightened the life out of me. Where did you spring from?
One of the neighbours reported a possible break-in.
Oh, right. Well, thanks for coming, but you needn't have bothered them not taking anything.
Do you mind telling us who you are, miss?
Josie. Josie Clark.
You live here, do you?
No, I'm the cleaning lady. Of course I live here.
You can prove that, can you?
What do you mean, prove it? I'm staying with a mate. Terry Wilson.
And where's this Mr. Wilson?
I don't know. He should be here. Look, that's my bag, right? All my stuff's in there.
Could have brought that in with you.
Look, what is your problem?
You're telling us the owner lets you stay here out of the kindness of his heart?
That's right. Just 'cause you can't imagine it doesn't mean it can't happen.
Well, if I'm not happy with your story, I can take you down the station.
For what? Doing my own place over? I know how I can prove it.
Oi. Hold it.
Look, do you want to see it or not?
Go on, then.
Thank you. Downstairs. There. Terry left that there for me so I could come and go as often as I like. You happy now?
We saw that on the way in as well.
Oh, what do I have to do to prove to you?
I'm sorry, but you're going to have to come with us.
Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, get off, you're hurting my arm.
Stand still.
I haven't done nothing.
I'm arresting you on suspicion of burglary.
OK, you can see him now.
Thanks, Doctor. Dear, oh dear, Terry. What have you been up to?
Hello, Mr. Lyons. Brought me some flowers, have you?
Sorry. You know what it's like on a copper's salary? This is DS Boulton. So how'd it happen then?
Oh, I don't know. Honest. Well, I'd had a couple of pints and I was taking a shortcut home down the side of the pub when suddenly, wallop, I get whacked on the back of the head. Next thing, I'm down on the ground and somebody's hitting my leg with a hammer.
And you've no idea who it was?
No.
Not even a rough description? Age? Colour?
I was unconscious.
I can't say I know many thieves who'd break someone's leg just to nick their wallet.
Yeah. Well, some people are just naturally vicious.
Like Paul Barrow, for instance.
Never heard of him.
What about Ron Liggett? Have you ever heard of him?
Well, yeah, I've heard of him, but he's got nothing to do with this. Look, I feel ruddy awful. You can't expect me to think straight. Do you think I don't want to get the toe rags who've done this to me? I just don't know anything.
He's scared something rotten. He knows if he says anything, Liggett will give him a matching set of broken legs.
You never know, Sarge. Maybe it had nothing to do with Liggett. Maybe it was personal between him and Barrow.
No, Liggett's behind this. I can feel it in my bones.
You've really got it in for him, haven't you?
About a year ago, I got a tip-off from a snout that Liggett had a secret warehouse full of stolen goods. So I got a warrant to do the place over, and when it turned up, the warehouse was empty. Liggett had obviously got word, made me look a complete idiot. So, yeah, I wouldn't mind sending Liggett down for a stretch.
But if Terry reckons he didn't see who assaulted him, we'll have to let Barrow go.
So we just dropped the whole thing? Do you ever wonder why you're still a DC after all these years, Tosh?
Right, sign there.
So, do I get an apology then?
You're lucky Mr. Wilson didn't see who hit him, or you'd be facing an assault charge. There you go. George.
Let's go.
Paul Barrow. Not staying then?
Not this time, pal.
You're going to look really stupid, you know.
Just give it a rest, will you?
Not having a good day, are you?
So you got yourself into a spot of bother then?
No bother. I'm an innocent man picked up for no good reason. Still, that's a bit of a habit with you, isn't it? You know, it must have been embarrassing turning up at that empty warehouse. You made a right prat of yourself.
Let's go, shall we?
John, can I have a word a minute?
Now what's going on?
Just keep still and keep quiet, all right?
That is Josie Clark. Steve has just picked her up at the scene of a suspected burglary. She says that the owner of the flat is Terry Wilson.
Really?
Steve.
Is that right? You picked this girl up at Terry Wilson's flat?
Wilson's, yeah. She says she's been living there for the last 3 months, but she can't prove it, and she doesn't know where this Wilson bloke is.
Well, I can tell you where he is. He's in St Hugh's Hospital with his right leg mashed to a pulp. Listen, Steve, if Wilson confirms her story, you're going to have to let her go. But I want to speak to her first, all right?
If he confirms her story. Personally, I think she's lying through her teeth.
Maybe, but just don't tell her where Terry Wilson is. Not just yet, anyway.
All right.
Josie Clark, born Bradford, 1979. In and out of care since she was 9. Came south a year ago. 2 cautions and 1 conviction for soliciting.
So basically, she's on the game.
Looks like him. Nothing for the past 3 months, though.
Well, maybe she's more difficult to catch now that she's got a nice, secure base.
What? No, Sarge, I've known Terry for years. Pimping's not his style.
You say so. But he's not much of a car thief, is he?
Yeah. Thanks. Looks like she was telling the truth after all.
No kidding. I told you were wasting your time, didn't I? Where is he anyway?
Who?
Terry, you just talked to him. Where was he?
Miss Clark? Miss Josie Clark?
What?
I'm Detective Sergeant Boulton. This is Detective Constable Lyons. I wonder, can we have a quick word, please?
No, I don't think so. Thanks very much all the same. Where's Terry?
We know where your friend is, Miss Clark. Just give us a couple of minutes, will you?
What's going on?
Come with us and find out. What exactly is the nature of your relationship with Mr. Wilson?
What do you mean?
Well, he's a bit old to be your boyfriend, isn't he?
He's not my boyfriend, he's my mate. We take care of each other.
I see. It's just that we know that Terry hasn't got any regular income, so are you expected to, well, make a financial contribution?
Are you trying to say Terry's my pimp?
Well, you have been done for soliciting 3 times in the past year.
I'm not on the game anymore. And do you know why? Because of Terry. He's the only bloke I ever met didn't treat me like I were a piece of meat. Now I want to see him. Has something happened to him?
I'm afraid Terry's been assaulted.
What? Where is he? You've got no right to keep me here.
Nobody's keeping you here. But if you really care about your friend, the best thing you can do is to help us find the people who beat him up. Now, please, sit down, just for a minute. That's better. Look, we don't know what Terry's got involved with, but the people he's dealing with, they don't muck around. And the next time, he might not be as lucky.
If Terry is involved with something illegal, you're just making it worse for him.
You try anything to get what you want, won't you? Where's Terry?
St. Hughes.
Thank you.
I'm surprised you didn't offer her a lift.
Hello, DC Lines.
So how are you getting on? Has Terry decided he did see who assaulted him?
No, sir.
Right, we'll drop it, John. I don't want this turning into a personal vendetta against Liggett. If you haven't got a case, you haven't got a case, right?
Right, sir.
And I want that report to the CPS by 4 o'clock at the latest.
Right, thanks. Well, you'll never guess who that was.
I'm not in the mood for 20 questions, Tosh.
Terry Wilson. He wants to talk to us right away. About Ron Liggett.
Look, I nicked this motor, all right, at BMW. Smashing job. How was I supposed to know who it belonged to?
Are you telling me you nicked Ronnie Liggett's car?
Yeah.
And that's why he had your leg broken?
I took it where I always go to get them stripped down. Only we just started taking the door off when we found this package in the lining.
A package?
Yeah, full of jewellery. Really classy stuff. Must have been worth thousands.
Go on.
That's when we had a look at the logbook and found out who it belonged to. I nearly had a heart attack. I was all for taking it back where I found it.
But?
Well, it was Josie. She thought that Liggett would pay a bundle just to get the gear back. Or even more if we threatened to hand it over to you.
You let an 18-year-old girl talk you into blackmailing a vicious professional like Ronnie Liggett?
Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but you don't know how she is when she's all fired up.
What went wrong?
I don't know. I met Barrett to set up the deal. Well, I didn't think he'd try nothing because I didn't have the gear on me. Next thing I know, he's got me down on the ground and he's doing my leg over. Says if I don't tell him where the car is, he'll do the other one. I would have told him and all if you lot hadn't shown up.
What did you think you were playing at?
Well, Josie thought that if we could get a decent sum off Liggett, we could leave Sunhill and never come back.
I'll say one thing for her. She doesn't lack imagination.
Only now the silly little cow reckons she can bring the deal off all by herself.
What do you mean?
Well, she came round here about an hour ago. Said she was going to pay Liggett back for what he'd done to me.
Well, couldn't you stop her?
Oh, you are joking, I presume. You got to find her, Mr. Lyons.
OK, Terry, where's the car?
I can't tell you that. I can't grass up my mate.
Terry, we can't find her if we don't even know where to start looking.
Danny Smith. He's got a breaker's yard off Canley Street.
Excuse me, mate. You tell me where I could find Danny Smith?
Yeah, he's in there.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Business must be good.
Detective Sergeant Boulton, long time no see. What brings you here?
I could ask you the same question, Mr. Liggett.
Except it wouldn't really be any of your business, would it?
Don't be provocative, Paul. I thought I'd treat myself to a personalised number plate. Isn't that right, Mr. Smith?
That's right, Mr. Liggett.
Personalised number plate. Now, that wouldn't be for your red BMW by any chance. Only I've heard you've had one nicked recently. I was wondering how come you hadn't reported it.
If I'd had a car stolen, Sergeant, I wouldn't go bothering a busy man like you. I deal with my own problems. Come on, Paul.
You seem to have had a bit of a localised earthquake, Mr. Smith.
Just having a clear out.
What did you tell him about the car?
What?
Mr. Smith, we're not interested in any sidelines you may be operating. All we want to do is to find Josie.
So go ahead and find her.
Yeah, but you've got to help us. You don't want her ending up like Terry, do you?
If she hadn't been such a smart-ass, Terry wouldn't have ended up in St. Hughes. And I wouldn't have Ronnigat barging in here, threatened to put me in a bed next to him. Look, I'll tell you what I told Liggett. She came here half an hour ago, she took the car and drove it away.
You've no idea where she took it?
I don't know. Look, I'm telling you, I don't know and I don't care.
If we can get Liggett buying back stolen property, we've got him banged to rights.
I don't think it's as simple as that, John. You show Liggett the jewels, and he can say, what's he got to do with me? The jewels weren't there when the car was nicked. You see, it's all pretty circumstantial. So how are you dealing with it?
I've got Rod and Jim over at Liggett's offices waiting for him and Barrow. I've circulated Josie Clark's description to uniform, but she's not stupid. She knows a girl of her age driving around in a car like that is going to stand out like a sore thumb. So I think she must have somewhere to hide it.
DC lines, yeah? Yeah, hang on a sec. Sarge, it's Jim.
Great. OK, Jim, give me some good news. Well, you might as well come back then. They're not going to show up now, are they? No sign of Liggett or Barrow. I think the deal might have gone down already.
Well, if it has, Josie's probably gone down with him.
You worried about her, Tosh?
Yeah, she seems like a nice kid underneath it all.
Oh, yeah. Tom turned blackmailer, salt of the earth.
Sierra Oscar from Sierra 1. Can you show us TOA at that making off at the cafe?
Get your hands off me, you dirty old man. I'll have you for assault.
Oh, yeah? Well, go on, then. Tell them now.
We meet again.
What's the problem, sir?
She comes in here, she orders one cup of coffee, sits there for an hour, then when I go into the kitchen, she tries to sneak off without paying.
You liar.
She ain't got no money.
That's what I was trying to tell you. I must have left my purse somewhere. I'll pay you later.
Save it for the station. I've got a sergeant must have a word with you.
What?
Something about a red BMW?
Excuse me?
What?
Give me that!
You all right?
Go!
Excuse me! Excuse me! Lost her.
I know.
So did our cafe owner have anything useful to say?
Not really, Sarge. She went in an hour ago, ordered one cup of coffee and sat with it looking out the window.
She didn't make a phone call, anything like that?
Not according to the owner. She was there till we got there, and then she ran out like a scalded cat.
OK, if you do find her, try and hang on to her this time, all right?
Do you reckon she's already done the deal?
No, she wouldn't be sitting out here in the open. She would have gone to ground, be waiting for Terry to be fit to move.
Maybe she thought it was too risky.
Yeah, right, and then maybe she decided she'd run off and join a convent. Come on, let's see if the customer saw anything.
Sarge.
What?
Look.
Oh, for pity's sake. Go and sort her out, will you, Tosh?
Right. Excuse me, love. We won't be long.
Well, I'm sorry. This is a restricted parking zone. You're not supposed to stop here at any time.
I'm a police officer.
Oh, right. Well, you're lucky you caught me when you did. Any longer, you'd have been towed away.
Well, no harm done, eh? Look, excuse me. You don't happen to remember by any chance giving a ticket to a red BMW, do you?
No, I don't. I just tag them. I'm not really into cars myself. Hang on, though. I'll just check.
Oh, Tom.
What did you say it was?
A red BMW.
Here we go. BMW Red. Registration M961LUC. Yeah, that got towed away about an hour ago.
Where's he been taken?
Oh, the Sunhill car pound.
I noticed it when it was brought in. It's tasty, isn't it?
You've got to hand it to her, Sarge. Not only does she find the perfect way of getting somebody else to hide it for her, but it's the ideal place for an exchange. Out in the open, attendants walking around everywhere.
Yeah, all right, she's a genius. Don't suppose you've got a key for this, have you?
No, sorry, mate. It was brought in locked.
We're just gonna have to take the chance this is where she's arranged to make the exchange. Gov, it's John. We found the BMW. It's at the Sunhill car pound.
The car pound? What's it doing there?
Well, it was towed away from outside a cafe. We think this is where the exchange is going to take place. Any chance of some backup?
Are the jewels inside the car? Right, look, I think you've wasted enough of your own time chasing after this girl. Lads, I'm going to send Rod and Jim down to join you. Oh, and John, you've got till the end of the shift. If nobody turns up, I want you back here immediately. Is that understood?
Understood.
Was he pleased?
Let's just concentrate on the job in hand, shall we? What do you use this porter cabin for?
Brewing up, mostly.
Any chance of us using it for a bit?
I don't see why not.
OK, thanks. Because from there, we're going to get a great view of the BMW and of the exchange taking place. I'd like to see Liggett try and talk his way out of this one.
Boulton from Carver. We're in position, Sarge.
OK, Jim. I want you to keep your eyes peeled. Let me know the minute that you see anyone coming.
Yeah, OK, Sarge.
I was thinking, Sarge, if Josie does turn up, maybe we should pick her up right away.
Why would we want to do that?
Just to be on the safe side. She could get hurt. We've got the car. That should give us a pretty good case against Liggett as it is.
From what I've heard, she's quite capable of looking after herself. She'll be fine. We're 10 yards away.
Bolton from Carver, over.
Yeah, go ahead, Jim.
Suspects approaching the pound, Sarge.
Received.
It's both of them, Liggett and the girl.
Any sign of Barrow?
No. No, there's no one else. They're heading towards you now, Sarge.
Look at her. Butter wouldn't melt. Here we go.
Very clever.
And you were worried she couldn't look after herself? Go on, give it to him. What are you waiting for? Bingo. DC Carver from DS Boulton. The girl is coming out. I want you to pick her up as soon as she hits the street.
All right, Ron. Oh, it's your birthday, is it?
You've done well there. Don't suppose I can see the receipts for that little lot?
I think I may have left them back at the office.
Fine, we'll pop in there after we've booked you in at the station.
Back up, all right? Ow! Nothing wrong!
I'm arresting you for assault. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned. Something you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
You all right?
Do I look all right? Don't say it, I'm really not in the mood.
Well, you should have come to us. Once Terry got done over, you should have known that Liggett wasn't going to let you get away with it. We could have nabbed him before you got hurt. That's our job.
And what do I care about your job? I just wanted to take Terry and get away from here.
Yes, but all the same...
You'd have fixed that for us, would you? You'd have given us the money.
Well, at least you're in one piece.
Josie Clark, I'm arresting you for handling stolen goods. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Bring her inside.
Has he been a good boy?
Peep out of him. There we go.
That's Davey, all right?
So, when can we talk to Sleeping Beauty?
Well, I don't think you're going to get a lot out of him at the moment. The FME's coming back later to have another look at him.
And the bloke he bashed up is still out cold in St Hugh's?
Yep.
Better have a word with the informant then, Jim.
Ah, trip to the Fusillade. Always a pleasure.
I'll buy you a martini.
This David Eden, he's never done anything like this before, no?
Usual petty stuff up till now, no violence.
He must be going up in the world.
Not Davey. He was a snat of mine for a while. I sacked him, he got very unreliable. Too many drugs.
Yeah?
Jed Allen.
This is about the spot on last night, right?
Yeah. Can you show us where it happened?
Yeah, come straight through. Yeah, it's down the back.
You've not been here long, have you?
Well, a couple of months.
So you're still getting to know the punters then?
I've seen worse, though. I mean, the last place I had, that was a right dive.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I've got a few ideas for this place. You know, tidy it up and get rid of the bad element, you know what I mean?
Well, like David Eden. Is he a regular here?
No, I don't know. Out the back it was. The punters tend to come out here for a slash, you know, if the toilets are full or blocked up.
Nice. So what exactly did you see out here last night?
Well, it was, you know, just before closing, I come out for a bit of air and get away from a wife's ear bashing for a while, know what I mean?
Go on.
Anyway, I come out and this bloke's gone down. I mean, he's spark out, isn't he?
Well, that would be Wayne Reynolds. Do you know him?
No, I know. But, I mean, he was a mess. He had blood all over his face and then this little slag's leaning over him going through his pockets.
What did he look like?
Well, it was, you know, scruffy looking. You know, like he'd never done a day's work in his life, you know, the sort.
Was there any trouble in the pub before that? Anyone getting wound up?
No, it was a good night. I mean, it was busy, but no aggro. I mean, not inside anyway. Yeah, that's where your lot found Davey. Still out of it, sitting there with the other poor sods, will he?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Get a few junkies using round here, do you, Jed?
No, look, I don't know nothing about that,
Hello,
all right?
delivery.
Yeah, hang on. Do you mind if I...
No, you carry on.
Do you reckon Davey knew Reynolds then?
It's possible. Davey gets around a bit, doesn't he?
Well, they obviously weren't the best of mates, were they? Right, there was no sign of a weapon, so he could have smashed his face against the wall somewhere here.
And then settled down and waited for uniform to arrive.
Well, he is a smackhead, and they are not renowned for make the brightest decisions, are they?
Especially Davey. Must be pretty dark out here of a night, mustn't it, eh?
Yeah, it's not the sort of place you want to take a leak in your best shoes, is it? He doesn't go over the top of the facilities, does he?
Oh, I don't know, Jim. It's rather spacious, fully air-conditioned, and there's always a very good chance of getting a ride in an ambulance. What more do you want?
Yeah, I'm too fussy, right?
Look, if it was the money that Davey was after, how comes he did it when he was already smashed?
Well, how do you mean?
Well, he'd be with the fairies, wouldn't he?
What if it was Reynolds' gear? Davey saw it, he cracked Reynolds, and he got stuck in.
Not
very shrewd, is it?
Well, like you said, he's not exactly brain of Britain. I mean, it's no wonder he couldn't make a decent snout.
Have you finished? Because I've got a lot on.
Yeah, I think that's everything for now.
Great. Oh, we do the old party, you know? If you've ever got the need, policeman's ball and all that, you know what I mean?
I'll bear it in mind.
All right.
Hello. Oh, hello, you must be...
Yeah, this is Lisa, my wife. Well, it's the police, isn't it? A few questions about last night.
Oh, right. Just routine, I suppose.
That's right, love. You haven't got long, have you?
Sorry?
The bump.
Oh.
Don't miss much, you CID boys, do you?
When you're ready, eh?
Sorry.
Oh, come on, Davy. I know you remember. Why don't you try telling me the truth for once? Bit of a novelty, I know, but give it a shot, eh?
I'm doing my best, Mr. Beech. You said I don't remember anything.
Very convenient.
I was totally out of it.
Well, you're right in it now, aren't you, Davy?
I needed to score, right, and in a hurry, so I went down to the Fusillade. It's a bad move, the place is a total hole, but I was gagging, you know. I was desperate.
Davy, get to the point.
Yeah. Well, I managed to get sorted in the pub.
What, inside the pub?
Yeah.
What about Reynolds? Is he a user?
I don't know, do I? I mean, I've never heard of the bloke till today.
What did you do after you scored?
Well, like I was saying, I just went out the back for a blast, that's all.
Yeah, but that's not all, is it?
I don't know anything about any assault. It's not in my nature, you know that, Mr. Beech. I just went out to get bombed, that's all. I only smoke it, you know. I don't jack up or anything. I'm not stupid. Next thing I know, I'm being accused of all sorts. I mean, why me?
Oh, seeing as you asked, Davy. For the benefit of the tape, I'm showing the suspect Exhibit DQ1, a leather wallet. Do you recognise this?
No.
It was found beside you at the scene. Belongs to the victim, Wayne Reynolds.
Yeah, what? It doesn't prove anything, does it?
Well, try this one on for size, then. What about the fact that we have an eyewitness who claims to have seen you going through the victim's pockets?
Oh, you are joking.
Not in my nature, Davy.
But I've never even met the bloke. Oh, no, I couldn't have. Look, I've been doing too many drugs, right? You get desperate, but I never wanted to hurt anybody, never.
Are you saying you did assault Wayne Reynolds?
No. I don't know.
Well, either you did or you didn't, Davy. Which is it?
It was me, wasn't it?
Do you know Jed Allen?
No, I don't think so.
He's the landlord of the Fusillade.
Well, I told you I don't go there.
Oh, except last night, of course.
Yeah, well, I wish I hadn't, don't I? Oh, what's Tina gonna say? We got a kid now, a baby girl. I mean, I'd hate it if I lost either of them. I mean, they're my world, they are.
Smacks your world, Davy.
Well, at least he's coming round to the idea that he's guilty.
What if he isn't, Jim?
Oh, come on, Sarge. You know what he's like.
Thanks, Jim. Yeah, I admit he's stupid enough. But there's something not quite kosher.
All the evidence points to Davy. It fits.
Does it? Right, he and Jed claim not to know each other,
Well, there's no reason why they should, is there?
Why then, when we went to the pub and spoke to Jed, did he refer to him as Davy when we'd called him David Eden? He must know Davy, or at least know of him.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean...
All I'm saying is that someone isn't being straight with us, and I don't like that.
You and Sergeant Beech handled that snout, David Eden, didn't you?
Davy, yeah. Why?
Oh, he's been nicked for GBH.
Good. Never could stand the little prat. It was Don's idea, not mine. David just didn't have the bottle.
Well, Don seems to think he's not guilty.
It doesn't sound like Don. Must be going soft in his old age. Davy's a toe rag. You might as well nick him for that as anything else.
And waste a good opportunity. Davy's a loser, yeah, but he knows a lot of people. Might be worth getting him back in line.
What, as an informant? He was useless. Come on, Don, you could never rely on him. Forget it.
Well, he's had a bit of a scare. It might have straightened him up. Anyway, if there is anyone else involved, I want them nicked too. After all, it's what we're getting paid for, isn't it? Shall we be off, Jim, and leave the youngsters to it?
Mr. Beech.
Hello, Tina.
I haven't seen you for a while.
Can we come in for a little chat? Hey. Lovely baby.
Yeah. Look, what's David done then?
Oh, well, you see, a man was badly hurt at the fuselage last night.
What, Davy? Is he all right?
Oh, Davy's fine, but he's been arrested for GBH.
What? Oh, hold on. What, and you think he did it?
There was a witness.
Yeah, but... GBH?
Look, he was stoned out of his brain when he was arrested last night.
Look at that figures. I just thought he stayed with a mate or somewhere.
We know that he's been doing a lot of drugs, Tina. It's been getting out of hand lately, isn't it?
I don't even know what he's on anymore. Of course, he says he can handle it, but I mean, how many times you heard that one, eh?
Has Davey ever mentioned a Wayne Reynolds, Tina?
No.
Has he ever been violent before?
What, towards me, you mean? No. I mean, he has his faults, but besides, he knows I can hit harder.
Still can't see it.
Come on, Sarge, look. He was desperate. He's not working at the moment. He's got a wife, a kid, and a habit to support. What else is he going to do?
But he wasn't desperate, Jim. He just had his fix. Why would he think of robbing anyone when he'd just been assaulted? Hey? Yeah, hello? All right. Thanks. Yeah, tell him I'll be right there. Wayne Reynolds just come out of the land of Nod. Wayne Reynolds?
Yeah.
DS Beech, DC Carver, Sun Hill. Do you mind if we ask you a few questions?
Okay.
How you feeling?
How do I look?
Can you tell us what happened last night?
Wish I knew. I was hoping you were going to tell me. Only went outside because the toilets were blocked.
Are you a regular down there?
I was just passing. Should have kept on going, eh?
When you went out into the alley, was anyone else out there?
Not that I saw. I was just having a piss, then all of a sudden, whack, this happens.
Did you have any trouble inside the pub? Any arguments?
I just went in for a quiet pint. I don't go looking for trouble.
Can you think of anybody who would have done this to you? Somebody who bears a grudge or...
No, look. If I knew, I'd tell you.
You really think Davey could take a big guy out like that?
Well, I don't know. If Reynolds was off guard...
But Davey was off his head. No, Jim. There's more to it than that.
Well, maybe, but the trouble is neither victim nor suspect have got a clue what happened.
Exactly. Which leads us back to the man with all the answers. Our friendly local landlord.
Hello, you back so soon?
Well, we thought you might have something else to tell us, Jed.
Not with you.
Can you tell us again exactly what you saw last night?
Well, yeah. Like I said before, I go outside and there's this bloke lying there with his face smashed in. Davey's leaning over him and going through his pockets.
Davey?
Yeah.
How do you know him as Davey if you've never seen him before?
Well, because that's what you called him when he came in this morning.
Well, no, we didn't. We called him David. You calling him Davey doesn't sound like his bloke you don't know, does it?
All right, now look, what's all this about? Because I told you what I know, all right?
You see, we're not sure whether to believe you, Jed.
And why would I lie?
Well, that's what we'd like to find out.
Why don't you have a little think about it, eh, Jed? And get back to us if you remember anything else, before we have to get back to you. Jim?
Sarge?
He's not going to tell us anything yet, but she might. Liza, can we have a word?
Sure.
We've just been talking to your old man in the pub. You don't mind answering a couple of questions, do you?
All right.
Were you working in the bar at the time of the assault last night?
Yeah, I was.
Was there any trouble? Did anybody get out of hand?
No.
No, look, you didn't happen to notice if anybody went out into the alleyway just before Jed, did you?
Oh, there's always people coming in and out.
Look, it must be hard planning to bring a kid up in a pub as rough as that, but it might not be a problem soon.
What do you mean?
Well, if Jed gets done for assault, you could lose that pub.
Jed, but I thought you already got the bloke who did it.
Ah, but there's some doubt about that, you see. We don't think that your old man's being entirely honest with us, Liza.
Yeah, but he didn't do it.
How would you know that?
Well, I was with him. He didn't even go outside.
Yeah, well, how did he see Davey going through Reynolds' pockets then?
He didn't.
Well, why would he lie to us?
I don't know. That's what I asked him.
Ah, and was that the result?
Yeah. Look, it's not like him. It isn't. I don't know. It's just... Ever since he's been...
Since what?
Since he's been hanging out with that thug, Rob Mallet.
Rob Mallet?
Maybe you should have a word with him. Cause trouble when he's around.
Look, was Mallet there last night with you?
Yeah, he usually is.
Right. Thanks, Liza. You've been very helpful.
Listen, don't tell Jed I've been talking to you. Kind of mood easy and I don't want another one of these.
All right. We'll see what we can do.
Well, it's still possible that Davy's guilty. It's just Jed can't have seen him.
Davy's been framed, Jim.
And Jed couldn't have bashed Reynolds up because he didn't go outside. So he must be covering for someone, yeah?
Well, what about this Mallet character? What do you know about him?
Absolutely nothing. Shall we have another go at Jed again?
No. Let's let him stew for a bit, eh? Let's go and see what Davy's got to say for himself.
This is a taped interview with David Eden, officers present at DS Beech and DC Carver.
Got some good news for you, Davy. Reynolds is going to be all right. A few bruises, headache, but that's all.
Oh, well, that is good news, really.
No thanks to you, though.
So, what happens now?
Who did you score off last night?
Oh, no, I don't know, Mr. Beech. I can't go down that road again. I mean, you know how it is.
Davy, if there was ever a time you needed to give me information, it's now.
Right. Rob Mallet.
Go on.
Well, that's why I had to go to the Fuselage. That's where he hangs out. Mind you, I was taking a risk, though, you know, because I owe him some money.
What, for smack?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to pay him back. It's just that, you know, with the kid and everything, I couldn't believe it when he let me score again.
What do you mean?
Oh, he's a nutcase, isn't he? A total psycho.
So you didn't have a ruck with Mallet last night?
No, he was sweet.
Where can we find him now?
A snooker club, probably, Jamaica Lane. Oh, no. He wouldn't like it, though, if he thought I'd dropped him in it.
Shut up, Davy. He's dropped you in it.
Right, sign there, please.
Right. So, this isn't the wind-up. I can really go home.
Davy, you're just being bailed.
Oh.
You're not off the hook yet.
Right, here you go.
Oh, right, thanks.
Come on.
Davy, why don't you leave the drugs alone? They're not doing anyone any favours.
Oh, don't worry, man. I'm well shut of that game. You know, I've been doing a lot of real thinking today, and I'm definitely going to get myself sorted out.
Well, that's good, Davy. Because you never know when I might come looking for you.
Oh, you know you can always rely on me, Mr. Beech.
George, take him off, will you? Excuse me, Rob Mallet. Thanks.
Coppers, eh? It's the hairstyles that give it away, you know.
I'm DS Beech and this is DC Carver Sunhill. Are you Rob Mallet?
It's funny. I just had a couple of lemons come up.
Were you in the Fuselage last night around 10:30?
That landlord tell you where I was, did he?
Jed?
Yeah. What's he been saying?
Oh, you know, this and that. What do you know about an assault in the pub last night?
An assault?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Perhaps I should ask you this question down at the station again, eh? See if your memory improves. You haven't got a problem with that, have you?
You're wasting your time, you know that. Squeaky clean I am.
Yeah, I'm sure your mother loves you.
You love your job, don't you?
Hey, it has its moments.
Oh, yeah? Oh, is this one of them?
You're right, Sarge. What do you think? Just get after him!
Go on, Jim. Lively!
I've lost him!
Sarge, I can't find anything on Mallet. There's no address, nothing.
Aye, they've lost him again.
Let's get out of here, Jim. I might stick this one on Davy anyway.
Hello, Sunhill CID. What's it about?
Didn't know he had a drink problem, Jim.
Yeah, he keeps missing his mouth.
Yeah, very funny.
Sarge, Liza Allen from the Fuselage pub. She's a bit upset. Her husband's just been taken to St. Hugh's.
Has he now? Right. Tell her we'll be right there. Come on, Jim.
Handy, Jim. Might be able to save your jacket.
Hello again, Jed.
Oh, great. Suppose this is your doing, is it?
She's worried about you, Jed, and with good reason, by the look of it. I suppose this was all Mallet's doing?
Ain't no grass.
It's Mallet all right? He's got to be stopped, Jed. He's an animal. You've got to start thinking of us as a family.
Oh,
sorry. But I mean it, Jed. We can't go on like this. I can't.
Nor can we. We've been messed around enough today as it is, so come on.
All right. What do you want to know?
Let's start with the assault.
All right, Rob. Mallet had been drinking in the pub. All right, now, I'd already told him I didn't want no dealing there. Now, that's the truth. But the geezer goes his own way, you know what I mean?
What then?
Well, Davy comes in. Now, Mallet had already told me about him. Said he had a few outstanding debts, you know what I mean? The geezer wasn't best pleased with him, I tell you that.
So why did he let Davy score again?
Well, he said he was going to teach him a lesson. You know, he knew Davy would be straight out of the back. Mallet was going to go after him and give him a good kicking, wouldn't he?
So what changed?
Well, the other geezer, what, Reynolds, is that his name?
Yeah.
He's not a lucky man, is he? He went outside for a slash just after Mallet had gone to sort Davy out.
Well, and?
When Mallet comes back in, he's laughing, isn't he? He said, I couldn't resist it, Jed. 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah, well, Davy was out of it when he got out there. Then Reynolds appeared, Mallet grabs him, smashes his face against the wall, takes his wallet and plants it on Davy.
So Mallet told you that he'd framed Davy?
Yeah. You know, Mallet thought it was funny if Davy got taken away from that kid of his. See, because Mallet hates kids. Well, he hates everyone, doesn't he?
And he made Jed phone you lot with a pack of lies.
What I can't understand is why Mallet had to take Reynolds out. I mean, he didn't see anything, did he? Why couldn't Mallet have waited for him to go back inside?
Reynolds probably ain't going to remember this, right? But earlier on, he'd made a right big mistake, hadn't he?
Well, how?
He'd bumped into Mallet, spilt his beer. I mean, it was an accident, but Mallet's the kind of geezer who bears a grudge, you know what I mean? So when Reynolds appeared outside, well, I mean, the geezer's a nutter, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, maybe we can do something about him now.
Hold on, there's another thing. He wasn't best pleased to find out Davy was your snout.
Oh, yeah?
I told him what I'd heard you say this morning.
Well, you shouldn't have said that, should you? I mean, that's not nice, is it? How would you like word to get around that you were a grass? Wouldn't do much for business, would it?
Yeah, but you don't get the point. You know, after he'd done this to me, he said there was somebody else he had to go and sort out.
Come on.
Mallet!
No!
Come here! Come on, Sarge! Get on in! Come on! Get him down, Sarge! Get him down! I'm arresting you for assault. Yeah, big deal. You don't have to say anything, but you may harm your defence. If you do not mention, when questioned, something which you later rely on in court.
I won't forget this, Davy. I love you!
You do say maybe giving evidence. Get up!
All right.
Shut up!
I need to get excited.
All right, get him out of here. Move it.
Got me to drive.
Shut up!
Well, looks like you're off the hook for the GBH, Davy.
Excellent.
I reckon it's been a great day for both of us, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, look at the state you were in this morning. Now look at you. Back with your lovely family in your flat. And gonna keep off the drugs.
Yes, no, Mr. Beech, definitely. I am. I'll give it a go.
Well, that's good, Davy. Because this time round, you'll be a better informant, won't you?